What is going on? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. If we're still a couple minutes ahead of the scheduled start time. If you can hear me, hit the chat. We got plenty of people filing in. What's up, AJ? Jeremy's in the house. Two's in the house. Richard, people are filing in. You can hear me fine. That's great. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Welcome to the Baseball Awards Slab Auction. We got such an awesome show here for you today. Let me just really quick just kind of set the scene. We're doing a bunch of players that are nominated for the Major League Baseball awards. So all the Rookie of the Year candidates, well, most of the Rookie of the Year candidates, the AL and the NL MVP candidates. So we're talking Soto, Harper, Ohtani, Vlad, India, Tatis, Wander Franco, Rosarina, Dylan Carlson, probably a couple others that are escaping me. But we got a great lineup. I just went through the stack. Some great cards here. Some cards that okay, you're going to be looking at like 30, 40, 50 bucks, right, on the comps. Some that are higher end, some that comp 400, 500, some that comp at like $1,000. So we've got a nice array of things. Everything, just kind of off the top, just some housekeeping. We've got 42 slabs that are currently in the queue. If things are going well, if we're feeling like we want to keep the party going, I've got another 10, 20, 30 that we could dive into, all from these players, and then some. We could even get into some of the Gold Glove nominees. We can talk about Chris Bryant, Mookie Betts, those guys. Those guys are not in the initial queue, but we can get there if we want to. Anyway, 42 plus. I recommend, if this is your first time on Drip, I'm going to do a little sample auction. I got a raw Jonathan India and then an Ohtani that I'm going to put up as just kind of a sample 1 minute auction. So you can get a feel for this. You can see how the auctions work. Everything is going to be a no reserve $1 auction, and the auctions are going to last 1 to 2 minutes. If this is your first time doing Drip, you're going to get the hang of it real quick. They have a little snipe protection. So if we're down in the last like couple seconds of the auction and somebody bids, it adds a few seconds to the auction. You'll see how it works. It's pretty great. And also, if this is your first time on Drip, I recommend, if you're on mobile, download the mobile app, get in there on the mobile app. It's just a little slicker of an experience. Also recommend rotating your phone horizontal so you get the full width of the screen. You can launch it vertical, but you only get that middle part. Here in the middle, I'm going to have the card that's currently up for auction. Then I'm going to have an on-deck circle over here to the left. You'll miss that if you're watching vertically on mobile. If you're on desktop, if you have it horizontal on mobile, you'll see the whole thing. Everything's going to ship tomorrow. Anthony, if you go in the app on the main page, it should say live now. I should be one of the first things that are up there. Everything is going to ship tomorrow. If you participated in a box break of mine in the last week, I've been deliberately holding packages because I want to combine shipping. We're trying to save the planet. The planet's dying. We're going to try and make it as few shipments as possible. So we're going to combine shipping, and everything's going to go out tomorrow. That goes also if you bought a Drew's really good top loader. These came in late last night. These are awesome. So stoked with how they all came out. We're shipping those out tomorrow as well. Okay, without further ado, let's do the first sample auction or two. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Really love doing this. We're going to have some fun tonight. And this first card we're putting up here, Jonathan India's flagship rookie card, the very likely Rookie of the Year in the National League. Let's just get a cheap little auction going. Let's do it. Let's go. Start auction. 1 minute. There we go. There you see it. So you'll see up there on the right-hand side, there's your timer. There's your current price. You can also hit, plus 50 cents, or you can type in an amount or whatever. Zane's saying, if you follow Drew from Twitter, Drew Cards _ that's my Twitter, and you follow the link, and you have the app installed, that'll bring you to it in the app. Hunter, when you go to bid or when you go to buy, it will prompt you to enter your card, or I think with the auction you can't do PayPal. But anyway, that's what we're up to. So go ahead. I mean, maybe you don't want the Jonathan India. That's fine. but the first time that you go to bid, it'll prompt you to add it. On deck, we've got an Ohtani slab. So here, look, I mean, not a whole lot of bidding action on this India, but you can see there's the timer. And hey, look, within the last 10 seconds, Zane put in a bid, and it added a couple seconds to the clock. So you get a sense of that snipe protection. And congrats, Zane, Reds fan, pulling in that India. And let's do one more sample auction. This one's a graded card. We're going to go with the Ohtani. This is an SGC 8.5. Not the best grade, but it's the 83-2 2018 Topps Update 83-2. It's in the design of that 1983. It's got the rookie card insignia, of course. And I think people are getting a sense for how we're going about these auctions. So there we go. The way that we're going to format this tonight, after we do these sample auctions, we're going to go start with Rookies of the Year. We mixed both leagues together. The first card, I can tell you, is a Wander Franco, a very nice BCP 100. That's his first. So we're going to do Rookie of the Year, kind of a mixer on the leagues. Then we're going to get into NL MVP. We've got cards for all three of the candidates, Harper, Soto, and Tatis. Some really great stuff in there, including a Harper 10 Pristine. That gold label in SGC that I've been tweeting, that's in the stack. Then we're going to close with the AL MVP. And then, like I said, if the party's going, if we're feeling good, I got plenty more graded cards to go. So we can do that. Real simple. I hope that you guys are seeing how simple this drip process is. It's just like QVC. What's up, Caden? Caden, big Nats fan. A lot of Soto in this pile. Everything tonight is going to be a $1 auction. I think most of them are going to be 1-minute auctions. So pay attention, lock in. I told you the lineup. We're starting here with the samples first, just so you get a sense of how the platform works. And then we're going to get into Rookies of the Year, NL MVP, and then AL MVP. I picked the order. I tried to, make it be a nice little roller coaster for us. I'll tell you, the last 5 are straight heat. Really, really straight heat. Zane's got this casted on his 58-inch flat screen out there in Ohio. I love it. That's the way to do it. What else do I have to say? Okay, everything's shipping tomorrow. I'm combining shipping with the box breaks. We talked about that. 42 plus slabs. We talked about the lineup. Rookies of the Year, NL MVP, AL MVP. Great. I gave a little plug to the really good top loaders. These are awesome. Catch these at reallygood.cards. That's the domain. You go in there. $5.55 for a pack of 25. Go pick them up. Follow me here on Drip. Follow me on Twitter, DrewCards_. I love doing these drips. Next week, we're doing a vintage sale. Tons of 60s, 70s, Mickey Mantle, Nolan Ryan. So get used to it. Ashley says, my voice is super. Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate you. What a nice little compliment. I don't know. It's not going to get you very far. It's not going to, get you any kind of preferential treatment here. But just know that I appreciate you. So, all right, here we go. This is the official start of the show. Congrats, David, on the Ohtani. And here we go. We've got Wander Franco, the BCP 100. This is the 2019 Bowman Chrome Prospects. It's Chrome. SGC 9.5 Mint Plus. And this is one that I graded myself. Pulled it, graded it, and I love it. I love this card. The lighting, right? On deck, if you're watching horizontally, if you're watching on Zane's 58-inch flat screen TV, you'll see that we've got a BP 100. The paper version is on deck. So we're starting off with a Wander party. How about it? So, yeah, here we go. You can see we've got about 20 seconds left. So these things move quick. Yeah, that did escalate quickly. Oh, Tom, hold on. Here's a great feature of Drip. Tom fat-fingered that auction. No problem, Tom. We're going to cancel the auction. Oh, I keep hitting cancel. There we go. And I'm going to restart it. I've had some people accidentally bid $1,000 here, $1,000 there, whatever. And we do have the ability to correct a fat finger. So no problem. I'm a nice guy. I don't need to be I don't need to be holding you to that. I will say, however, if we're looking for comps on the BCP 100 9.5, it's like a $125 card. So hey, $200, you would have been above comps, but it's nothing crazy. You're not out of hand there. There are no reserves on anything that we're doing tonight. It's kind of a big risk. If you follow me on Twitter, I was bombing the timeline today. I was just going, geez, all day, every couple hours I was going, make sure you show up, drop the email list, running ads on Facebook, trying to make sure that people show up because it's a big risk. I'm a small business guy, small business owner, and I'm putting these up for $1. If just Zane showed up, it's great. I love hanging out with Zane. I love talking to Zane, but I have a feeling I'd be selling 42 slabs for about $50, So appreciate everyone showing up, and total free market deal here. Whatever the auctions lead to. There we go. Zane says a steal for yours truly. That's right. Like I said, this one, the 2019 Bowman Chrome Prospect BCP 100 Wander Franco 9.5. Comps about 125. There we go. I've got some talking points. I don't think we need to do this right off the bat, but I will tell you, as a Red Sox fan, Wander Franco scared the crap out of me every time that he dug in. And he's good in the field too. He's a terrifying presence, and it's crazy that they have Franco and a Rosarina right at the top of their lineup. That is going to be something that's causing me trouble for a long time. Durham Bull. That's right, Andrew. Also, Bull Durham, my favorite baseball movie. There you go. There we go. Congrats, David, on the 85, solidly below comps by about what? By about a third. That's pretty good. Good deal for you. Congrats, David, on the slab. And we're going to get moving right into the BP 100, the paper version of that card. This is an SGC 9. And on deck, we've got a Dylan Carlson that's going to be coming up. The first real major heater of the night. What else can I say about Wander Franco? Youngest player in the major leagues. He reached base 43 consecutive games, which tied the record, I think, from Frank Robinson. This is off the top of my head, in the 50s for a player that's 20 or younger, switch hitter. Hey, young guy. It hasn't been that long since we've had a super young guy like that win the Rookie of the Year. Ronald Acuna Jr. did it just in 2018. So, hey, I don't know if he's got the juice. I don't know if he spent enough time in the bigs this year to bring home the award. I personally think it's going to be a Rosarina, but I don't know. I've been wrong plenty. CD's asking, any FCG slabs in this auction? There's at least one. Yeah, we have an Ohtani and an FCG that'll be in here, and we'll talk about FCG when we get there. But I've got plenty to talk about with FCG. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tony's winning. Tony brings it home. Congrats, Tony. Great card. And speaking of great cards, here is a Dylan Carlson auto. I'm going to keep it this way so that you can see it if you're on mobile. But of course, this is a horizontal card. Oh, did I not start it? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, there we go. So this is a 2021 Topps Stadium Club LLSDC. That's the code, LLS-DC. Dylan Carlson, Lone Star signature. Not only is this an autographed rookie card of Dylan Carlson's, but it's also numbered to 25. It's numbered 15 out of 25. Raw comps, about $300, graded a little bit higher, of course. So, we're talking whatever, ballpark it around a $400 comp for the graded version. And I'll tell you, Dylan Carlson, this is now, I'm reading from my notes. This is verbatim. This might, can I zoom in? Oh, I can bring it. Yeah. Hold on a second. I can try and do this. Is this a little better? Is this filling your screen? I want to make sure I'm filling the screen there. Carlson started 145 games for the Cardinals, joined Vlad Ito, Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the only players 22 or younger to qualify for the batting title. Posted a 117 OPS plus, 31 doubles, 4 triples, 18 dingers. Would be St. Louis's second Rookie of the Year award winner in the last 35 years. Him and Pujols. Could anytime that you're in the same class as Albert Pujols, that is a dang good class to be in. Carlson, probably by most kind of expectations, maybe a little bit of a soft rookie campaign, but he's definitely got a bright future, good in the field, all that kind of stuff. Really, really great player, and it looks like someone is about to get a steal on this Dylan Carlson. Like I said, raw comp's like $300. So that's pretty good. What else can I say about Dylan Carlson? I spent a lot of time in St. Louis, spent a summer there for work, went to like every Cardinals game that I could go to. A lot of them. I think I was summer of 2014. Ballpark Village, beautiful. What do they call it? Baseball heaven. Yeah. It's great. People love to rag on the Cardinals fans. They call themselves the best fans in baseball. It's a little tough to call yourselves the best fans in baseball, but they are definitely true baseball fans. They got a great ballpark there. And Dylan Carlson's going to be one of those cornerstone franchise guys for them for a long time. So you're getting a sense for this. When we get down sub 10 seconds and people are bidding, it adds a little time to the clock. Of course, some of these they might drag on. I mean, heck, we were close to finishing this thing when it was down at 80, and we're just inching up. If you got a bigger number in mind, if you're saying, hey, well, you don't want to short yourself, of course, but you could save us all a little time if someone just came out and bid $100 to kind of start the bidding there. But you guys do you. This is I've got nothing to do with this one. Beautiful card, I will say that. The auto is nice and clean, strong ink. It's numbered to 25. I keep on forgetting that. Every time I look at this thing, I'm just looking at the auto and the RC stamp. What's up? Baseball Nut History's in the house. Hey, what a steal for Tom. Tom, congrats on the buy at 113. Good job. David, why can't you bid? What's wrong? Is it a problem with the app or something, or is it or what's going on? Talk to me. We got some tech people here in the chat. Your bid button's gone. The bid button, yeah, maybe try leaving and coming back. I'm not sure. Here is Jonathan India, the slam dunk, in my opinion, NL Rookie of the Year candidate. This is a beautiful one. 2018 first Bowman Chrome Draft BDC 112. Jonathan India, 10 gem mint. Beautiful card. Love a solid 10 like that. You cannot go wrong. With that. Let's see, what do I have here? Well, I've got plenty on Jonathan India, and Jonathan India is also on deck. We've got a great card on deck here. Yeah, Caden's saying that if your bid button's disappearing, you can restart the app and it'll come back in. I'm sorry about that. So you don't like to hear that. That's what we're here for. We're here to bid. If that keeps on happening for anybody, you let me know. We're here in the middle of the Rookie of the Year phase of the evening. We've got a bunch of stuff left here. We've got another, 7 slabs in the Rookie of the Year phase. And then we're getting into the NL MVP. So that's what's on deck. That is what's on deck. Jonathan India. Hunter saying he also had to restart the app. Okay. Well, this is, it's better to figure these things out early. As the India goes, geez, guys, that's like 50% off comps. Heck of a deal for Chuck. Congrats on that, Chuck. And let's keep the Jonathan India party going with, this is a PSA 10. All right, where's my button here? There we go. Zane says it's like 200% off comps. Woo! We're handing out deals tonight. Here we go. This is a 2019 Bowman Jonathan India Prospect Chrome Green Shimmer, numbered 79 out of 99. Let's get that under the light here. Russ says he's having trouble with the quality of stream. This is a PSA 10, guys. This is a beaut. PSA 10 Green Shimmer, 79 out of 99. What a card for Jonathan India. Like I said, the likely NL Rookie of the Year. Yeah, maybe rotate the phone. You might have an easier time with it rotated. Jonathan India hit 270, 376 on base, 34 doubles, 21 homers, 12 steals in just 150 games. So you look at this guy, probably like a 25-25, maybe even a 30-30 kind of guy. Fifth in the league, fifth in the National League in on base. Just ahead of Joey Votto. And, if you're finishing ahead of Joey Votto in on base, you are doing something right. A 3.9 WAR. He would be the first Rookie of the Year for the Reds this millennium. It's been since 1999. The first position player since 1988 with Chris Sabo. The first Bowman went for 54, 55 or so. Another great deal for Wax Addicts at 64. This one's a great card. I'm going to give this one just a second. I need to get, let me just catch up with the chat here. Are people having a lot of trouble with, I don't know. I can read, if you're having trouble reading the label, I get that. We're doing live video. It's tough sometimes. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through here. Everything's working perfect for Matt. All right. Okay. Well, shout it out. If you keep having trouble, we can figure it out. Anthony, is that because you haven't entered payment information? Anthony, I'm thinking maybe it's trying to get you to add payment information to your account. Could be. All right. I'm gonna make this one 2 minutes because it seems like we've got a couple of tech problems. Brad's asking about the signed Drew card. We'll get to that one. Yeah, it seems like app might be acting up a little bit. So the next couple I'm going to make a little longer just so people, if you're getting kicked out or whatever. So this is a Randy Rosarina, Topps number 49, X-Fractor, PSA 10. Okay. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I'll try to get this under the light a little bit, show off that X-Fractor. This thing displays beautifully. I've had this one sitting on my desk. It's just a good looking card. Of course, the rookie card, Topps Chrome, X-Fractor, PSA 10. Who's got complaints about PSA? Randy. I believe Randy's going to win the award. This comp's at like 175, like I said. Coming into the year, he looked like the favorite. He had one of the best postseason performances of all time in 2020. He retained rookie eligibility and was a major contributor to the Rays winning that AL East. 2020 campaign, 20 homers, 20 steals, probably has a higher ceiling. I think that's something to build on for Rosarina. Hey, the Rays have been cranking these guys out. I mean, they've got one of the other candidates in Wander Franco. Some recent Rookie of the Years for them, Evan Longoria, Hellickson, Will Myers. Like, they just seem to always have these guys. So here it is, PSA 10 once again, the X-Fractor. Try to get the light, adjust the light on this. You're gonna love having this one on display. If you got a shelf, or maybe you put them on a stand or something by your TV, that's one you're gonna be going, that's pretty. And he's a blast to watch, man. I will never forget watching that World Series with him with the head first slide, the walk-off with Phillips. God, what a fun World Series moment. Just a smile on his face when he went in head first after tumbling. Such a fun player to watch. Really love this guy. It's tough that he plays for a division rival, my favorite team. It's tough. It's tough. I got to deal with that with Vlad Jr. I got to deal with that with a couple of guys. AL East is stacked these days. Here we go. We're about $100 under comps. Like I said, I just pulled fresh comps. Every comp number that I call out tonight is something I pulled this afternoon. eBay, MySlabs, etc. And yeah. Okay. Wow. Matthew, $79 on the Randy Rosarina. Congrats on the card. Here we go. Jonathan India back in the saddle. SGC 9 on this one. This is a Chrome, the BDC 2018 BDC 112. That's his first Bowman card. And the SGC 9. And the SGC 9. Great card. To me, slam dunk. This guy's got the award. Ashley's here for Ohtani. Ashley, we're gonna get to it. We've got some incredible Ohtani, Ashley. There's some of the best cards here tonight are Ohtani's, especially later on. We've got to get through the Rookie of the Year. There's just a couple more slabs here for Rookie of the Year. We got to get through the NL side of the thing, but then we're going to get to some great Ohtani. Wax, we did the Jonathan India. The one numbered card that I had was out of 99. That's it for color or numbers on India. Yeah, okay. Anthony with the $20 bid. That's a winner. We haven't sniffed comps on anything. We're handing out deals. We are handing out deals. Let's get going on this. Where is it? Wander Franco BP 100. Yeah, it sounds like people are getting kicked off, coming, going, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna make these next couple 2 minutes, like I said, and I'm gonna just send a quick message. And let's see. All right, here we go. This is the second. Okay, so to round out the Rookie of the Year portion of the show, we've got this 9.5 Wander Franco BP 100. It's the 2019 Bowman Prospects BP 100, 9.5 Mint Plus. Then we've got another Jonathan India, and then we close with the Wander Franco Mojo. That's a really sharp looking card. So that'll close out the Rookie of the Year portion. And finally, we have a $1 bid. Guys. All right, let's see here. Just give me 1 second. Just kind of getting organized here as we get ready to transition to the NL side. Moving my stacks of cards around. Guys, I got a lot of cards. The off season started. Not the off season for me, I'll tell you that. This is officially the busy part of the season. I'm really working on getting people tuned in on these things, holiday gifts and stuff, Maybe you've got a Rays fan in your life. Maybe you just got a good baseball fan in your life. No one's going to complain about getting a Wander Franco. Bidding errors. I see bids and comments. Cannot bid. Try to come back again. Had to refresh. Logged out. All right. We might just take a breath here as I get. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to get the drip folks on the horn here and just see if they have anything to say about it. We've never had trouble before, so this would be a surprise. Sending a quick note to the drip team here. Just hang tight. Steve's saying he's had no issues. That's lucky. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So the Franco went for $18. Again, great deal. Let's get this India queued up. And then on deck, we have a Wander Franco Mojo to close out the NL, to close out the Rookie of the Year portion. And this is the final Jonathan India. This is a 2018 Bowman draft. This is his first Bowman. PSA 9. It says the label says Chrome with bat refractor, mint 9, BDC 112. Great card. Great card. David saying he's getting kicked off, huh? Let's see here. This is a really, really attractive, good-looking card. I'm kind of surprised it's just a PSA 9. I'm not super tuned into the PSA sort of, they're grading ins and outs. I just haven't graded with them enough personally, but looks dang good for a 9. Let's see. I pulled comps for this one. Yeah, there's some recently which are a little soft. Jonathan India, I don't think is getting the national love yet. I think winning the award is going to be big for him. So if you're a flipper, get in here. Comps around $80. After the award, probably a little higher. It says no memory when you bid. Okay, thank you for sharing that. I'm chatting with the drip folks as we speak. Is not numbered, unless I'm mistaken. No, not numbered. Okay, congrats, Steve. $48 for the India. And before we start this, I just want to make sure that we're on solid ground with the app. Make sure that everything's working well. So just hang tight 1 second. Little rain delay. I'm going to get some of these NL MVPs loaded into the system while we wait. I guess people are saying the app is screwy right now. That's not great to hear. Got people quitting. I just got an out of memory error myself, but we'll get this straightened out real quick. Everybody hang tight. Everybody hang tight. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make sure it's all straightened out. We got some awesome stuff on deck. I just entered a Soto 10 rookie card. Just entered a Tatis Chrome, that 203 PSA 10. We got that one. That one comps for like $200. And hey, based on the way these auctions are going, someone's going to be getting a deal on that card, I bet. We also got some of the other kinds of rookie cards. We got a Tatis 9.5 and the Heritage, the 517. That'll be fun. It's loading these in. My voice is going in and out. Richard, I have not started the auction yet. Yeah, I'm hanging tight until I'm in touch. I'm doing a couple things at once right now. in touch with the folks at Drip. I just want to make sure that things are going okay before we go. I'm just going to give this literally like give me 1 minute, and then we'll start the Wander Franco Mojo auction. I see. And Zane, are you on the app, or you're on desktop, or what's the both? Russ says, let's go. Hey guys, let's go. Okay, here we go. This is the Wander Franco. I'm starting it now. Wander Franco 2019. So it's his first BCP 100. It's a 9.5. It's a Bowman Mojo. First Mojo. Real attractive looking card. Hey, I guess I don't have to say much else. You guys are right on it. You hop to it. I guess I laid that one out there for you to take a look at long enough, and people were chomping at the bit. There we go. There we go. What else can I say about Wander Franco? We've already kind of waxed poetic here. We got NL MVP on deck. Tatis, Harper, Soto. That's the big stuff coming. Let's see. Everything, $1 auctions, and as you guys have seen, 1 minute auctions, 1 2-minute auctions. We've cracked 110 on this one. That's good. This is a real hot card. I mean, if you don't have a big Wander Franco yet, and you want to make sure that you've got some good skin in the game, you want to make sure that you've got something real solid that's not just like paper base or whatever. This is the kind of card that you want to have, especially in a 9.5, the Mojo. It's a attractive looking card, displays really well. And yeah, this is a slam dunk, to borrow another sport saying. We're going to close the Rookie of the Year with this one and get right into NL MVP. So we're going to keep the party going. It seems like we're doing okay. It seems like, at least on my side, I've moved through some of the I was getting like an out of yeah, it seems to be working better anyway. Okay, so that comp on the Mojo, like 250. So we're at like 50% off, guys. What's up with that? I gotta eat. I'm kidding. I'll eat. I'm fine. But I know the risk when I'm doing this, but 50% off comps is a little aggressive. I love giving deals on cards. I love doing 20, 30% off, but you get down 50%. Yikes. Anyway, Michael's asking if anyone's still having issues. Michael's with the Drip team, so make sure you voice it. Let him know. Let him hear it. Beautiful card. I got the light on this perfectly. I don't even need to move this around to show you how cool a Mojo displays. Yeah. All right. We got a little old-fashioned bid war between Chuck and Russ. Love to see it. Love to see it. Thank you again, everybody, for popping in. This is so fun. Sorry there was a little bit of a glitch, some trouble with the apps and that kind of thing. Seems like we've got those straightened out now. If you have any trouble, make sure you keep letting me know, because we've got the Drip team in here taking a look. And all that. Yeah, Wax, I get that. I get the quality of the stream concerns. Get it. I know you know. But yeah, rotating the phone, doing some of those kind of things sometimes can help. But yes, I do think in general, a little improvement on the quality front would be a welcome thing. These are beautiful cards. Some of these things are truly, I think about them as like pieces of art, and, you want to show off the art. You want to make sure that you're seeing it. David's saying his stream's behind. David, we'll take a beat here. Congrats, Wax Addict, on the Wander. That's a heck of a deal. $100 off comps. Congrats. Let's get these queued up. Hunter, I've definitely got Mike Trout autos. I'll show those out. Show those off. Excuse me. If your stream is behind or anything like that, go reboot the app. Quit, come back. I'm gonna wait a second before we start the bidding on these. Yeah, I got 2 Mike Trout autos right here. These are not up for bid tonight, but we probably got a Trout thing going. We got this Cognac Diamond Anniversary. Check that out. Autographed by Trout. That's the big addition. Picked that up last week. And then I've also got this. This is his US 175. This one's autoed by him too. I just sent this in to PSA to get graded. Cannot believe it got a 6 on the card. This is like a 9, honestly. I know I shared that one on Twitter. A lot of people are zooming in, checking it out and everything. Yeah, those are pretty good. Yeah, Reese, maybe someday. I don't know about the Cognac Diamond. Maybe the other one. We might have a Trout event, and that might be one of them. The Cognac is going to be in the family for a long time. That's going to be in the family for a long, long, long time. That's going to be like my grandkids selling it to buy a house or something, All right, let's get moving. We're into the National League MVP portion of the show. We're going to kick it off with a Bryce Harper. This is the 2012 Topps update. US 183, Bryce Harper. It's an SGC 9.5 Mint Plus. Him hustling, him running. I don't know what to make of the NL MVP race. You could tell me anything. I don't think I've got a clear read on it. This one comps just under $100. I think it's a little tough on that front. I think it's worth a lot more. I think that Bryce Harper has gone through this journey where a lot of people considered him overrated for a while. But now you're kind of looking at the numbers and everything and going, you know what? Maybe he was so overrated that he became underrated. One of those classic cases. Wax. Yeah, Caden says facts. Caden's a Nats fan. He's seen it up close and personal. Let's see what I got for notes on Bryce Harper. What did he do this year? Let's read off some stats, huh? It's his 3rd year with the Phillies, which snuck up on me. I did not realize he's been with the Phillies for 3 years already, but he led the majors in slugging and OPS. His OPS is 1.044. He hit 309, reached on base 429. He hit 19 of his 34 homers after the calendar flipped to August. 19 homers in the last 2 months of the season. And the last 58 games, a 1.194 OPS. Games mattered most. He cranked it up. David says, oh, we're having trouble with the bid. Jeez. Is Michael from... Congrats, Jeremy Ward, on that $39 winning auction here. Sorry, 1 second. I'm a little distracted. I'm just chatting with Michael on the thing. He gave me a tip on the settings, video quality. I'm going to step it up a little bit. Let's see if this works. Richard, you couldn't bid. Is this video any better? A little better? Okay. $39. Wax. Yeah, okay. Let's try this. If we keep having trouble, if we're we may have to pick this up another time or something, but let's do it. This is Juan Soto. Let's get to it. Better video. Okay. We may bring back the Harper because it sounded like a lot of people were having trouble, but Need to figure that out. So this is the 2018 Topps Gallery 126 Juan Soto 10 gem mint. I love the look of these Topps galleries. They're just like a great look. It's just like cool design, little different. You know, it's that gallery. I mean, it's the like I was saying earlier, piece of art. 10 gem mint. He looks 75. Yeah, well, you know, you're trying to make the photo or the thing look good, or look realistic or whatever. Yeah, I mean, he's certainly not 75. He's this electric young player, one of the younger guys. Is that Juan Soto or Satchel Paige? I love it. I love it. We're only at 24. Are people at a bid? Is the bid button there? Yes, Caden says he's 23. Yeah. Soto, what is this? The 126. Yeah. All right. Comps around 60, 60, 70. Jeremy, I appreciate you. I think we will put the Harper back up if those problems are behind us. Are people fine? Is the bid button working and everything? Are we feeling good? I just want to make sure that we've got the bid buttons showing up and all that. Yeah, we'll rerun the Bryce Harper. Thank you, Jeremy, for being cool about that. We'll, of course, make sure you're refunded, and I'll kick you a pack of really good top loaders. How about that? I'll kick you a pack of those for being cool. Has the video quality improved? Are we feeling good about that? I got another option I can try, but all right. Congrats, T. Wright, on that. Juan Soto, about 50% off comps. That's fine. Let's run the Harper again. Looks much better. All right. All right. We're making progress. We're doing all right. Let's do it. This is the Harper US 183. We're running it again. It's a 9.5, that Mint Plus in the SGC slab. I read off those stats. Great on base, great season. Really stepped it up towards the end of the year. Exciting stuff for Bryce. And this is one of two Bryce Harper slabs that we've got tonight. So there's this one, and then there is a 10 Pristine in the gold label SGC. That is a heavy hitter card. So these are, this is one of your two chances to get a stake in the Bryce Harper MVP thing here. If anyone is having any trouble at all, we've got some more members of the drip team here in the thing. So tell the chat, tell them where you're on. They're interested if you're on iOS or desktop or whatever. They want to know where those problems are happening. But I think we're doing okay now. I think we're doing all right. Caden believes that Harper's got the MVP. Okay. Well, Richard, looks like we do not need to do that because Chuck's got that one. Congrats, Chuck. Good stuff. How we feeling? All right. Let's get going. This is the flagship Fernando Tatis. I'm going to give this a second before I start the auction. This is the 2019 Topps Chrome 203. Beautiful card. Gem Mint. 10. PSA 10. PSA 10 for the Topps Chrome 203 Tatis. You guys ready? We ready? Let's rock. Let's do it. I'm going to make this one 2 minutes just to make sure that, we get everyone involved that wants to get involved. This one comps around $200, I think. Let's see. Where were the comps this morning? Yeah, 220 is what I pulled from eBay and my slabs today. And hey, I'm not afraid of handing out deals, but okay. The bid, I'm feeling good about where the bid activity is. On deck, we actually have 3 straight. This is one of 3 straight Tatis. Funky year for Tatis, right? Some injuries, moved to the outfield. That shoulder's a little bit of a problem, but he still put together a top 3 type campaign. Made his presence felt. 22 years old. Led the league in home runs and steals. He missed 32 games. He missed a full month of the season, but he still hit 42 homers and did not lead in stolen bases, but he was third in stolen bases with 25. OPS of 975. Second in the NL in WAR, 6.5 WAR player. And Yeah, just behind Soto. Just behind Soto, despite missing 32 games. How about that? He also, yeah, Tyler says he declined surgery. Yeah, yeah. He also got into it with Manny Machado. And anyone who gets into it with Manny Machado is good in my book. I'm not a Machado guy. Hunter, we've got 3 straight Tatis now. Then we've got a couple more Juan Soto, another Tatis, another Soto, and then we close with the Harper 10 pristine. So, hey, this is we've got a nice little run here. Then we get into the American League MVP. Folks, we got a ton of Vlad and Ohtani. The Ohtani is real nice stuff. All right. Here we go. We're at 153. Like I said, comps about 220 as of this afternoon on eBay. So we're looking teed up to give a pretty good deal here. This is that flagship PSA 10, 2019 Topps Chrome Fernando Tatis 203 PSA 10 Gem Mint. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. This is one that I got to keep myself from buying when I see them at shows and stuff. I see them raw. Kind of fell into this with the Trout rookie cards the last couple weeks. That's a more expensive problem. But yeah, I've been picking up a lot of Tatis. It just seems like, the Dodgers, maybe they're getting towards the end of their kind of reign in the NL West. The Diamondbacks and the Rockies, they're not quite, there yet. They still got a couple of years. Who knows what the Giants are up to? It feels like it's going to be the Padres division for the next couple of years. Tatis is going to be getting a lot of screen time, a lot of TV time. So if you're a flipper, this is the kind of thing you want to get in on. It's easy to imagine this being, I don't want to speculate. It's not a good game to get into, so just take this grain of salt. But easy to see this card, this time next year. Maybe it's a $350 comp, right? It's one of those ones that's just going to build solidly, in my opinion. Caden says he's got some buddies who are excited for the Rockies. It's good. It's good to be excited. It's good to be optimistic. They got some good young talent, but still feels like a couple years maybe for them. But what do I know? I'm just one guy. I'm just one baseball fan. Hey, there we go. Reese, congrats on the great deal on that Tatis 203 at 174. Good on you. Good on ya. We're going to get moving right along to this Tatis Topps Heritage high number. This is the 517. This is in an HGA slab. Whew. Been eating up a lot of time, a lot of air in this broadcast, talking about some of the tech stuff. So we haven't really had a chance to talk about grading, one of my favorite topics. But this is a great slab, real solid. You're going to get a good feel. It's on the team color match, so it's got that brown and gold. Like I said, it's a 2019 rookie card, Topps Heritage high number 517, 9.5 gem mint. The subgrades, I don't know if you can read them, but the corners are a 9.5, the edges are a 9.5, the centering's a 10, surface is a 9. Yeah, beautiful card in great condition. These HGA slabs, if you haven't, David says he's not allowed to. David, are you not allowed to participate because of a tech problem, or are you not an HGA slab guy? These slabs are solid. Look how thick this is. Really feels good in your hand. I've had a couple of collectors tell me, geez, if I knew nothing about the reputation of graders and all that kind of stuff, and I held an HGA slab, I would think that was the highest end one, just because it feels so good. It feels so solid and like substantial, So, hey, you get your hands on a nice substantial Fernando Tatis Jr., substantial player. We've got another Tatis on deck. That one's in an SGC slab. The rest of the NL MVPs are in SGC slabs. We've got a nice mix coming for AL MVP, including one from FCG, which I documented a little bit there. Tons of great Ohtani. Tons of great Vlad. Comps. Caden, thank you for asking. A 517 on the Tatis. This one's about $40-45. So yeah, we're getting close to comps. Pretty good. Hey, Lydell, $33. That's pretty good deal. Pretty good deal on that Tatis. And let's keep it moving on the Tatis. This is the 84-8 in an SGC 9. Comps are similar on this one. What is this one? Yeah, about $40. I love this design. This is the 1984 Topps design. Just to read off the label, 2019 Topps Update, 84-8, Fernando Tatis Jr., 84 Topps design. I love the team along the side. I love the hot pink there at the bottom. It's a cool vintage look. I just dig it. RC stamp, of course. He's wearing one of those Padres camo jerseys, which, I don't love, but I kind of like that it shows up in the card. It just makes the card a little more unique. There's just a lot to like in this card. Cool fonts, cool design, cool jersey, something a little different. Like I said, SGC 9 mint, comps around $40. There we are. On deck, we've got Juan Soto coming back. And then, let's see. Yeah. That's where we're at. Justin going down. No drama. Brings that home for $27. Heck of a deal. Under what it costs to grade that card. How about that? All right, we got 2 Juan Sotos in 9.5 SGCs. This is, as I hit the start button here, this is the 2018 Topps Archive 73 Juan Soto, SGC 9.5 Mint Plus. It's got that facsimile auto there, which, of course, it's printed on there, so take that for what it's worth, but it's nice to see. It's cool, cool optics. This is another one, just that cool vintage, that circle. You know what? Honestly, we all know that Juan Soto's a little baby. He looks a little old there. We were talking about how old he looked in that heritage. I like the design on the back. This is something that does not get enough love. The little cartoons and stuff. Just watch me speed on my way to home. Just takes a nice trip down memory lane. Speaking of a trip down memory lane, next week we're doing a vintage auction. Tons of Nolan Ryan, Mickey Mantle, Reggie Jackson, Hank Aaron. Late 60s, early 70s, some stuff that gets into the 80s. That's going to be fun. Andrew says he does not look 75 in that one. Well, he looks like a baby in the one that's coming up, the one that's on deck. This one, he looks like he's in his 20s. It looks like he's, stressed about carrying the weight of the Nationals franchise right now. $27. That's a great price. Richard, congrats on that. And we're going to keep the party moving, and this is the 502. Let me just find the button here. I know that we're burning through these cards and everything, but what's everyone feeling? How are you feeling about your team's off season? How's it looking? Who's excited for what? Who? Clayton Kershaw, is he staying in LA? Is he going? What's going on there? I consider myself pretty tuned in to things like qualifying offers and all that kind of thing, and being able to read the tea leaves and figure out who's going to do what and whatever. But that one was surprising, and I'm still scratching my head a little bit. I know they got to rework it. I know that whatever people say that he's gonna stay in LA, but still a little funky. I gotta oh, here it is. I've been streaming a lot this week. This is stream number 3 of the week. I got 4 or 5 total this week. And kind of losing my voice, guys. Got to keep the waters going. Got to get the tea going later. It's all worth it, though. This is a lot of fun coming here, hanging out, giving out deals. $36 for that. Juan Soto, congrats. Anthony on that. Yeah, comps are 40-ish. Yeah, we hit comps. We're right around there. Appreciate you. Where are we? This is another Topps 517, similar to the one that was in the HGA slab. That was an HGA 9.5. This is an SGC 9, so it's that 2019 Topps Heritage 517 Fernando Tatis Jr. 9. Where's my comp sheet here? This one, good chance to get in at like $30, $30-$40 on this one. Again, you get that. You just get your position, right? I said at the top of the show, we've got some cards that comp $30-$40. We got some that comp at like 1,000 plus. So we're all over. We're all over. Deals for everybody. That's for sure. And then after this, on deck, we are going back to that Juan Soto. We're getting close to wrapping up the NL MVP part of this show. There's 4 cards left. Of course, if we're feeling good at the end of this, you guys want to. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit. If you're feeling good, we can keep going. I got slabs for days. Clean me out. All right, we got Mike in the lead here. No, we got Chuck dropping right in. This is a good deal. All right. What else is there to talk about, guys? What do we got? Really good top loaders in this auction have really been consuming my day today. If you don't know, I'm full-time on this now. Anthony, no, if you have won auctions and stuff, $17 for Mike. If you won auctions, it's all taken care of. It'll go to the card that's on file, and you're good. But Anthony, come on, get the coffee going. Get a pot on. We got some cards, Anthony, that you're gonna want to see. Some of these Ohtanis. Certainly hang out for this Harper that's coming up. This is the 2018 Topps Archives, number 73, Juan Soto, SGC 9, just like the one that just went. That facsimile auto on there. Red circle, nice vintage look. Juan Soto staring out of the dugout, thinking, all right, I'm getting on base. He does have a very cool auto. Let's see. One second here. Let's see. Soto reached base in more than half of his plate appearances after the All-Star break. Second half, 525 on base, batting .348 with 18 homers and a 1.164 OPS in the second half. 87 walks. That'll get you there. And you know what's crazy is he had 87 walks in the second half, a figure only 6 hitters topped the entire season. And he's young. And the Nats know what they're doing. The Nats are a good organization. They retooled. I think they really cashed in, especially in that Dodgers trade. They got a bright future. Soto's going to have some good teammates. Caden, the Nats fan, bringing home that Soto. Feels good to see that Soto go home with someone who will really appreciate it. There we go. Soto 126. This is the Topps 2018 Topps Gallery 126 Juan Soto. An SGC 10 gem mint. Yeah, he looks like Satchel Paige in the drawing, okay? But maybe we just cut the artist a break. It's hard. It's hard to draw people. My mom's an artist, fine artist. She paints. She doesn't do a lot of people. She does a lot of landscapes and stuff. But I see the work that goes in there. And I got none of that talent. So don't be throwing stones from glass houses, guys, unless you can draw better. And hey, if you can draw better, tweet it to me. DrewCards_. Let's see you draw Juan Soto. Okay? If you can do better, I'll get you a nice Juan Soto slab. That'll be my contest. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the people saying, oh man, he looks old. What's that artist doing? I do want to hear it. I'm giving you trouble. But yeah, Mike, give me a Juan Soto drawing. Tweet it to me. DrewCards_. That goes for everyone. I love it. All right. Tony's winning. We're at 25 on this one. That's a good deal. Congrats, Tony, on the win there. And this is the headliner, okay, for the NL MVP side of the show. I'm going to just give this a second to breathe before I start the auction. Let me bring up where's my comp sheet? What's cool about this is the 2012 Topps Update US 183 Bryce Harper rookie card. And it is an SGC 10 pristine. That means 10s across the board. For all intents and purposes, this is a perfect card, says SGC. Comps are high on this. There's not a lot of them to get, that pristine level, right? But let's see. In mid-August, we saw one around 650. We've seen another one around 700. And here I am. I'm about to put this up. Actually, you know what, Wax? Before we do that, that's a good question. I'm going to go to SGC really fast, and I'm going to check the pop report for this. 2012 Topps Update. I got it up already. Baseball. Let's go. What's the number? US 183. US 183 rookie. 3. Pop 3. 2-minute auction. $1 starting bid. Let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. What do you got? Show me what you got. This is an awesome card, and one that I picked up at my LCS. I actually pulled it out of a bin, just kind of like sitting there loose. Graded it myself. My personal first. I have graded a ton at SGC, especially this summer. Probably 600 cards this summer. And this is the only time I've ever received a 10 pristine. It is hard to do, hard to get. It pains me to put this up for auction, honestly. It's not one that I really wanted to, but I'm sitting there going, I kind of got my Harper position carved out. And you know what? It's fun to share these things. Let's get it in the hands of someone who does not have a big Harper. Let's get it maybe to DC. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's get it out there into the world. I did a 2-minute auction on this one, so this one will take a little bit longer. As I get queued up here with the AL MVP cards next, we're just going to move right along. We're going to cruise into that. We're going to lead off with 2 Vlads, then we're going to get into some Ohtani. Fun stuff on deck. Like I said, comps on this one 650, 700, and that was mid-August. Nothing more recent than that. So hey, we're at 208, and 208 is nothing to sneeze at. That's a serious card, That's a serious chunk of change put down on one card, but it's about a third comps. So, yeesh. All right. Here we go. Just loading up the next couple of slabs there as we work our way. I dig Bryce Harper. I think I've probably told the story on the stream before, but I was in DC, I think his rookie year. It must have been 2012-ish. And I was going to the game that night. I wanted to go to Nats game. I'm trying to go to all 30 ballparks. That was my crack at it on a business trip, and had a bunch of time to kill. Right, game wasn't until like 7 o'clock, but it's like late lunchtime. It's maybe like 2 o'clock or so, and I'm tooling around the ballpark. I'm like, I'm walking around, and I saw that you can have lunch. There's like a restaurant in center field, and you just go there. And I was like, all right, great, yeah, I'm gonna go have a late lunch. I'll just go out there and hang out. And I went there. And a bunch of the Nats were on the field working on stuff, including Bryce Harper, which was kind of cool. So I got to watch Bryce Harper take batting practice when he was like 18 years old, I think. And I will tell you, I've seen a lot of stuff in baseball. I've seen a lot of hard hit balls. I've seen World Series. I've been to spring training. I've done a lot in baseball. And he put on a show, the likes of which I've never seen. The most impressive batting practice I have ever seen, full stop. I know it's easy to maybe exaggerate here, but balls that were going like 500 feet, just peppering the stadium, killing it. I will never, ever, ever forget that. Wax Addicts, congrats. 357. What a price on that. Congrats, man. That is an awesome, awesome, awesome card. And I know that you'll appreciate it. I know that you will give that thing a good home. Let me just move some things around here. Get ready for the AL part of the show. We're going to lead off with a little Vladito. Wax, your first Harper rookie card. I love to hear that. That's a heck of a flag to to put in the moon there. That's a nice one, man. Cheers. Yeah, cheers. I do. You know what? I have a beer over here, but this has been a lot to kind of handle. I'm not going to crack that. I guess I thought I was going to crack that about halfway. I'll get cracking on that in a minute. Nut history. Got a lot of Canadian buddies. Got a lot of Canadian hobby buddies, and this is their part of the show. This is their part of the show. Here we go. Love, love, love that you got that Wax Addicts. And love that it's your first one, too. That's real cool. All right. Here we go. This is the 2019 Topps Update US 1 Vlad Jr. 9.5 mint plus. Are the is the cameras still in good shape? Is that we're feeling good about it? I will read off the labels and all that kind of stuff, but just want to make sure that everyone's feeling good about it. And then on deck, of course, we're going back even a few years before that to a 2016 BCP, getting into his first Bowman, which is always fun. It's cool when you can get these guys, nice mix of first and rookies and all that kind of stuff. That is fun. Looks great. Thumbs up for the camera. Love it. Okay. We're solving these problems one at a time. I know we lost a couple people, unfortunately, who said they were having too much trouble with the bid button disappearing and all that kind of stuff. That's a bummer, but hey, more cards for you and me. I think it was Ashley in here. Ashley, we're coming up on the Otanis. Hope you're still with us. Hope you're still, you hung out. Jeff, congrats on that, 21 bucks. That's a good price. That's a good price on that below comps. Let's get this moving. We got the BCP 55. And this is an SGC 9. 2016 Bowman Chrome Prospects, BCP 55, Vlad Jr., SGC 9. That first Bowman is so cool with Vlad. It's kind of fun too. I'm not here to, talk about his weight or anything like that. He's a human being. We all got our own things, but it's kind of funny when you look at his prospect cards, especially the early stuff, and just like his weight fluctuation has just been cool. He's certainly got it. He's got it under control. But it's cool. It's kind of cool to watch him kind of conquer that, and certainly has not had his baseball performance impacted by the ups and the downs and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome. That's just like good on him. Good on him. I'm loading in the next couple slabs here. We're getting into the juicy part. The end of this stream, I know it's getting late on the East Coast, on the Central Coast. I know. Okay. But stick with it, because the last couple of cards, the things that I'm looking at right now that I'm starting to pull into the stream, you are going to want to be here. You are not going to want to miss it. Especially, Ashley, if you're with us. I don't know if you answered me. If you're with us, you asked for Ohtani. There's some stuff coming. Some serious stuff coming. All right. Yeah, we even got, I'm going through these right now. Vlad stuff, some of these other, the Sotos, like we had some of the archives and the heritage and all that kind of stuff. It's nice to get a little variation. Variety is the spice of life, you don't just need that flagship Vlad rookie card. There's a lot of really good looking stuff. I'm going to show you some of it, and you might be buying some of it. All right. Talk to me about FCG. That's on deck. That is on deck. So listen, I'm going to take a break from entering these things for a second. Yeah, we got an FCG card on deck. This might be the first time that some of you are seeing an FCG slab. And look, I know there's new grading companies that pop up every single dang day. I get it. Believe me, I get it. And I don't usually pay them any mind. But this one FCG popped up, and I just liked the cut of their jib. I liked as Andrew wins the Vlad. Congrats on the win. I liked the cut of their jib, and good website. They made a video that's not all the, kind of the BS that we've come to expect from some of these companies. The guy seemed like a really straight shooter. I checked in. They're based in Texas. I got a bunch of hobby people who I know in Texas. They all vouched for him and said, this guy's awesome. The slab looks good. It's nice and simple. It just gives you the info that you need. You get the subgrades. I'm going to give this a little more screen time here. You get the subgrades. This is a 2018 Topps Update Gold, by the way, US 285 Ohtani. So it's the gold parallel, which is numbered. This one's 1052 out of 2018. Really cool card. They give you the subgrades. What's cool about FCG too is that if they give you a subgrade that is under a 9, they send you a PDF where they show you where the graders marked it, and they say, hey, this is where we saw some fraying, this is where we saw some scratching, this is where we saw some that kind of stuff. And I love it. I submitted some cards. I like the slab. It's the size wise and everything. It stacks with the PSA. So it's you can imagine that kind of thickness, that size, all that kind of thing. They're very good on communication. Yeah, Richard, the bid is at 71 right now. So that's why you wouldn't be able to bid less than 71. But anyway, great communication. Like a couple of cases where like I just had a question or whatever and they answered within a couple hours. We all know that can be a trouble for, some of the other ones. I'm just going to hold on. Let's just talk about this for a sec. They're fast. They're cheap. It's like $30. They're turning around in like 2 weeks. They give you the explanation. They communicate well. And I know it's another grader and all that kind of stuff, but these guys are tough and they seem like they got the right kind of thing going. So that's the first FCG that I have sold. And I hope that I'm seeing more and more of these because these guys seem like good value added to the hobby. Give them a try. Yeah, $30. I mean, you can't really go wrong, I just like knowing what a trained eye sees on the card, and these guys explain it. These guys will tell you what they're seeing. Okay, that's enough about FCG. We can go back to it. We can talk about it. But hit me up on Twitter. We can talk about it anytime. This is a cool one. 2018. They're all cool ones. 2018 Topps Chrome Prism Refractor. Beautiful card. 150. This one's sitting on my desk too, next to the Rosarina. 9.5 gem mint in the HGA. Surface 10. It's rare that you see nut history. I got a bunch more Vlad, man. I got a lot more Vlad. It's rare that you see a Surface 10 with these. So, mark that down. Corners 9.5. Beautiful card. Mike says FCG is right up the road from me in South Lake, Texas. Didn't know that. Hey, go say hey. Go say what's up. Good folks. I love this Ohtani. Where's my Ohtani comp sheet? This one, sheesh. Comp's like $300 or so. 250, 300. So let's get to it, folks. On deck, we got some more Vlad to answer Baseball History Nuts question. It's really just like it's a Vlad Ohtani mixer here from here on out. And then we get to the end. People got requests. People got things that they want to see. I got plenty more slabs. We can get into some of the Gold Glove nominees. I got Chris Bryant. I got Mookie Betts. Got lots of stuff to go. I'm going to finish loading these in so I can crack a beer and hang out. Let's get the rest of the inventory loaded in. That's going to be a fun card. I'm just going through these cards, man. Francisco Alvarez, nothing in a slab, but I'll think on it. Maybe I'll poke around when things get quieted down a little bit here. I can poke around, and if not, hit me up on Twitter. If you guys ever are looking for a certain player, if you're ever looking for anything like that, hit me up. If I don't have it, I'm sure I can retweet you. I can do whatever. We can get it. We can find it for you. Oh man, I'm also going to just take a breather after this one just to show you a couple of the cards that are coming later in the stack because some of these are crazy. Oh man, I forgot that we were selling some of these. We have, I shared them on Twitter the other day. We have some actual Ohtani rookie cards, like Japanese rookie cards from 2013. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll just tease a couple of the cards that are coming down the pipe. Garcia, Mike, that's a good call. He did get snubbed on Rookie of the Year nomination. So did Ryan Mountcastle, by the way. I had a good amount of Ryan Mountcastle. And hey, he's not part of the show. So what are you going to do? We're still more than 50% below comps on this one. I don't think I have any Garcia. But again, I'll take a look in a little bit when things I get settled in here. Now we've got most everything loaded in, and we can breathe a little bit, be a little less auctioneery. Right on. Shohei, what can I tell you about Shohei that hasn't already been said? I mean, I got my notes. I took down some notes. Here's one. This is what MLB said. I'm just going to read this, and you guys just take this in. Ready? This is what MLB said. Ohtani's unprecedented performance as a two-way superstar will be one of this season's lasting memories. He had 46 home runs, 26 steals. Quick aside, 26 steals. Oh my God. That's the one that I kept forgetting. Everyone talks about the home runs and the pitching. 26 steals, 100 RBI, 103 runs, 96 walks, a 965 OPS. That's good for I like OPS plus, 158 OPS plus. That's crazy. 155 games as a hitter. Means he didn't take a lot of days off. 9-2 with a 3.18 ERA. That's a 141 ERA plus. Struck out more than a guy an inning, 156 Ks in 130 innings, 23 starts. In 2021, 7 players had at least an OPS plus of 150 and over 400 plate appearances, and only 17 pitchers had an ERA plus of 140 or higher over 100 innings. Ohtani did both of them. So there were only 7 hitters who had his kind of OPS plus and only 17 pitchers who had his kind of ERA, and he did both. 9 WAR combined. Whew. Next closest, beats the next closest by 1.3 WAR. I mean, just what a season. I think that opening line, unprecedented performance as a two-way superstar, will be one of the season's lasting memories. Yeah, you're damn right. This is unlike anything. I loved it. I enjoyed every minute of it. Hope he does it again next year. I think he's perfectly capable of it. Amazing. He stayed healthy, all that kind of stuff. It's one of those seasons. It's kind of like the 98 home run chase where you just you get so into it and you're going wow, I can't believe this is happening. I've loved it. And I love this card. This is actually, I have a lot of Ohtani. If you follow me on Twitter, I've got a ton of Ohtani, and this is one of the better looking Ohtani cards that you can get, in my opinion. This still has room to go. Yeah. Yep. And think about it. Next year, a healthy Mike Trout in that lineup with him. Hopefully Rendon, kind of comes back a little bit. They got some really exciting young players. Adele. They've got some other guys kind of coming up. That's going to be a lineup. He's going to do a lot more damage. He's going to have more protection, more guys on in front of him, all that kind of stuff. Ohtani's going to I think he's going to have a better year as a hitter. As a pitcher, I don't know. Who knows, right? But man, he can only improve, I think. I'm with you on Andrew says he's got 1,000 Joe Adele rookie cards. I'm with you on Joe Adele, man. I'm a believer. That guy's slick. He's good. I believe. Yeah, I'm big on Joe Adele. I'm blanking. I feel like there's another really good young bat they got who either just came up or is coming up. But anyway, healthy Trout alone. Healthy Trout plus Ohtani is going to be. Oh yeah, Walsh is pretty good. Yeah, they're going to hit. And I like Joe Madden. People got opinions about Joe Madden, but I don't think it's, you can't deny he's, if not the best manager in baseball, just from a tactician standpoint, he's one of the best. And I think he's going to figure out how to do it. Trout will stay healthy. That's a fluke. It's a fluke. I believe in Mike Trout's staying power. Yep. So I gave you the pitch on Ohtani. I told you next year, I think he's doing it again. And I think his batting numbers are going to be even bigger. Andrew says Trout's done. Oh man. Well, I mean, worst case benefit of being in the AL, and maybe this is the case in the NL too, but you can DH Trout if you're really worried about him staying on the field. There are ways. All right, congrats. Wax Addicts. How about it? Wax brings home that Harper 10 pristine and then goes and grabs this one, my favorite Ohtani. Before we got a Vlad and we got some other stuff. We got plenty more inventory. I just want to show you. This is Ohtani's first Japanese rookie card. This is a 2013 BBM 183 10 gem mint SGC, and you can see at the bottom says first version. I just love. I know this is just a standard back of a baseball card, but I love the Japanese, man. It just is cool. Look at that, cool card. Got another one of his Japanese cards. We'll hold off on that. You'll see it. And then we got some other Ohtani stuff that's numbered. We got plenty of Ohtani there at the end, and I also have his first Bowman. I have not decided if that's one that we want to throw up there, but I have a first Bowman of his from 2017. That's an SGC 10, so maybe that'll happen too. We'll see how the party's feeling. We already got some of these Central Coast people saying it's getting a little late, so I don't know. Here we go. This is the 2019 Topps Chrome update. I like this one, FBC 19 Vlad. It's called the Family Business. It's a 9.5 SGC. Steve's on the East Coast going strong. Wax, we're definitely combining shipping. You're going to get a great package. I just like this one, man. It's chrome, so you got that going. I just like the Family Business. Like, that's cool, man. Get this on a shelf next to like a Vlad Senior card, and you're living that family business. I dig it. It's a cool card. It's a cool card. And this is what I'm saying, like, 2019, this is Chrome update. The one that's on deck is Topps Archives. Just some of the fun other kind of like non-flagship rookie cards, some really fun ones, man. And if you have a good, whether you have a good Vlad PC going or not, these have a spot. These have a position in your shelf or your binder or your box or whatever you're doing. And I'll tell you, I don't know if you just heard that. I'm cracking a beer, guys. We're getting towards it. I think we got 15-ish slabs to go. We're going down the home stretch. This is fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for sticking it out. Oh, my Dell, what a steal on that one. $15. Whew. I gotta get where's my comp sheet? Here it is. Okay. Yes. Cheers, Mike. This one I love. I love Future Stars overall in general. It's just, I don't have that shirt that they sell with the Future Star, the classic like 1990s one, but I should. I just love Future Star. Like every year, every design. This one's especially cool. It's kind of got that digital feel to it, that digital finish to it. This is 2019 Topps Archives 94 FS3. Vlad Jr., of course, 94 Future Stars style. That pixelation kind of thing. Just something different. Of course, it's got the rookie card stamp. Sorry, I'm adjusting the camera. And it's a 10 gem mint. We're going to do this one, and then we've got a real heater of an Ohtani. Hopefully, there were people. I'm gonna hold off on putting it up there, but people asking about the Ohtani. This is the time. You want to be dialed in. You definitely want to be dialed in. Yeah, I'm not going to put it up yet, but get ready. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm just going through this. Yeah, this is where the auction's about to get hot, guys. I hope you're ready. I hope your credit card companies are ready. I hope your significant others are ready for some mail. Like I said at the top, if you've been in any of the box breaks or if you have top loaders coming to you, I'm combining shipping on everything. If you've paid for shipping more than once, I'm going to try my hardest to go back and refund, shipping and everything, since I'm going to be combining. So yeah, if I miss it or anything, or if you want to make sure, let me know. Wax, no. Wax, no. You're good. You carved out two of the better cards. I think two of the best ones that we've done so far. There's some cards that'll top it, but we'll see. All right, congrats, Chuck. Fun little bit about Chuck Finley. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Here we go. Here's a heater of an Ohtani. Yeah, repacks are on the way. Net history. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Here we go. This is a Shohei Ohtani. They call it a Topps Transcendent SO 1954. This is a through the years thing. This is a Topps VIP set. People who have been part of our drip streams before are familiar. This is in the style of 1954. It is numbered 21 out of 50. There are only 50 of these. 10 gem mint. How about that? In the style of 1954. It's so hard to look at any of these that are, styled in the 50s, 60s, and not think about Mickey Mantle and some of those iconic cards. This one's cool. Facsimile auto of Ohtani's. Again, numbered to 50. These comp raw at 300 pretty reliably. And this is a 10 gem mint. So what's that do for you? This is a heater. This is a real heater. Let me get the pop on that. I believe last I checked. Yeah, let me make sure. I don't want to misspeak. Yeah, this is pop one. Pop one. So what do you got? Raw 250, 300 comp. SGC 10, numbered to 50. Only 50 of them. This is a banger. This is definitely one. It's got the, of course, him pitching there in black and white kind of off of his shoulder. Just a unique, cool card. The rookie card stamp, of course. Let me get the back going. Let's get the back. Let's get a good look. Here we go. Yeah, you can see just that cool 1954 type, back here. Limited edition, Topps VIP, Transcendent. I'm going to be really interested to watch how the Ohtani market moves after I think he's going to win MVP. No offense to the Vlad people. I love Vlad. But he wins? I don't know. I don't know if people have it priced in or not, but I kind of think we're waiting for confirmation. Could mean a good deal to the Ohtani collectors here in the chat. Chuck is coming in. Chuck at 181. We got 10 seconds to go. Is this where it goes? Like 40% off comps? Whew. Okay. If that's where we land. All right. You can see we've got some more Ohtani, his regular Topps updates on deck. Comps like 250 to 300 wax, and that's raw. This is a pop one, obviously SGC 10. So, hey, call me old fashioned, but I think graded over raw, right? Yeah. Yep. We have a few, I think. Well, I'll have to check here. Cannot go wrong with a numbered Ohtani rookie card. You're right. Number 21 out of 50. I got nothing else I can say about this card. It's a banger of a card. If you're looking for Ohtani, come on in. Gem mint, yeah. Yep. Right on. Where are we at over here? Yeah, we're making good time here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 14 cards left in this original stack. And then we can get into the bonus if we got requests. I'll take requests all night. I can do this all night. I'm going until 2 a.m. Frank, congrats. 207. That's a solid number under comps. Congrats. That is a card. I hope you have a nice spot for that one on your shelf, man. This is the, I'm going to get started here, 2018 Topps Update US 1, 9.5 Mint Plus rookie card. This one's one that you're probably more used to seeing, not numbered, right? This one comps $40 to $50 in a 9.5. So hey, like I said, we're all over the spectrum. We've got some that are higher end. We've got some that are, I'm not calling this low end. It's certainly not low end, but more, it's a more reasonable thing to justify your significant other at $40 to $50. A great way to carve out a position for the rookie card for Shohei Ohtani. Frank, congrats on that card, man. Congrats. That's really awesome. I've got a couple of those from that Topps VIP set that I will never sell. Then I'll tell you, the 1954 was one that I really thought long and hard about stashing for myself. But ultimately only stashed, I think, 5 of them. Only 5 of them. God, I mean, blessed to have that. Trust me. But wanted to stash them all. Just couldn't justify it. 1954 was one I thought real long and hard about, especially in the 10 minutes. So congrats, Frank, on that. And this is another one that I've got stashed. I have a US one. AJ says he bought 4 from me. AJ, you got one heck of an Ohtani. Oh, who's on deck? I'm sorry, Justin. My bad. Hunter, congrats on that. That's a good price. 34, solid. 1 second here. I just dropped my sheet. Where did it go? All right, well, I'll find it. Here's Vladito. Let me start this one, and then I'll show you who's on deck. This is another one. Similar kind of price range as the previous. Comps, $40 or so. 2019 Topps Update US 272 Vlad Jr. 10 gem mint. This is his home run derby card. Good looking card. I love the action shot. There's my sheet. Found it. Okay. This one. Yeah, like I said, comps around $40. Solid. Just like the last one. One of the 2 or 3 main rookie cards to have for Vlad Jr. And you can't go wrong with a 10 gem mint and that rookie card stamp. Cannot go wrong. I love with his hair showing. I love Vlad's hair is an underrated part of his game. Love it on full display. There's one shot of him from, how is this going on? Him kind of finishing when he had the this comps around $40. Him in his backswing when he had the hair kind of like longer and stuff, and it's just awesome. Just totally uncorked. The hair's flying everywhere. It's a cool shot. I always think about that with this when I see this one. In fact, that shot may be from that home run derby. Let's pull this a little closer. Caden's back in the house. 10 gem mint. All right. Congrats, Jeff. $25 on that. Now we've got back-to-back Ohtani heaters here. Actually, back-to-back-to-back. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, Wax. We'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about this card, though. This is similar to the other Topps Transcendent, the VIP card. This is a Topps Transcendent SO 1981 Ohtani VIP through the years, SGC 9, numbered 21 out of 50. Ricky card stamp, that 1981 style. I like this one. I mean, this is one of those design choices that they had to make at the bottom where you list the position. Kind of had to shrink the font. They had to do some work there to get pitcher/designated hitter. Appreciate that. 21 out of 50 stamped right there. Again, this is one that comps raw $250 or so. And this is in an SGC 9. To be honest with you, do a lot of grading stuff. I don't know about the 9 here. I don't know. I think to get to Wax, what Wax was just talking about, if you cross this one over, if you went somewhere else with it, I think you're looking at a 9.5. I hate telling people that they got it wrong or whatever, but I think it's just the truth of it, man. It's a good looking card. The edges and the corners are super, super sharp. Surface is good. Centering's off, yeah, but I don't think the centering's that bad. Well, yeah, maybe 60-40. I suppose that's probably it. But I think that you could probably find, and you can't be more than it can't be more than +1 of the lowest subgrade. So I'm going to guess that SGC saw the centering as an 8, and that's how it landed it as a 9. But you might be able to with PSA. PSA is a little loose on the centering. Yeah, maybe this is a 9.5. Wow, what a steal! Wax Addicts 94. Whew. That is a deal. All right, we got 2 more Heater Otanis in this little stretch, and then we go back to Vlad for a couple, and then we get to the final countdown. The final countdown's pretty hot. All right, this one. Oh, Wax, man. It's a good note, Wax. I do take Ethereum. I take Bitcoin, I take Litecoin, I take all that stuff through the website. So if you're buying Wax from me, go ahead and do it. This is a 2018 Topps Chrome 150 Otani Sepia Refractor SGC 9.5. Raw, these go for 200 pretty reliably. Actually, super reliably. I bought a bunch of these Sepia. And yeah, 200 is just like a real rock solid floor on that. The 10s, 400-ish lately. Towards the end of the year, that's softened quite a bit. I don't really know why it's softened, but towards the end of the year in August, September, they were going for like 550 in a 10. This is obviously 9.5. Just giving you some price points, giving you a frame of reference here. But raw, these are really solidly $200 cards. Tony was in the chat earlier. Tony was doing some bidding. I'm not sure if he's still here, but when I was at the SF card show, Tony saw me chasing those $200 Otanis in the sepia. He's seen it. There's Jeremy. So it's no joke. The 9.5, oops, knocked the camera there a little bit. Good looking card. Have had this pretty well protected. Tony's seen it. Tony saw me talking myself out of it. We were walking the floor, and I was going like, I got to get out of here before I buy more Otani. Or I'll go, oh, okay. Last Otani. Then I bought another 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. He saw it up close. All right. Hey, good deal for Jeremy. Wax, I guess I didn't realize that you're in the Bay. We got to link up. Big show here, actually in about 10 days. November 20th in Fairfield. Okay, this is a cool one. Let me tell you why, and I'm trying to make sure that this shows up on camera. Okay, I don't buy a lot of unlicensed baseball. It's very rare that I do. I stick to Bowman and Topps. This is one that I bought because it is the variant where his name is in Japanese at the bottom. Oh, right on, dude, bro. Okay, got it. Name in Japanese at the bottom. That's a big differentiator for this card, okay? This card comps 150 raw with the Japanese name. With the normal name, it's like a $20 card. Japanese name, $150 card. So this is the 2018 Donruss 281 Otani. It says Japanese there on the label, as you can see. 9 mint. I don't know I really don't know. I really don't know how it got a 9, but it's fine. I'm going to stop complaining about grades. Cool card. Cool card. And somehow it's not the only card that we've got in this stack with Otani spelled with the Japanese lettering. So, yeah, it's a cool thing. I love the way it displays. Just neat. Just neat. Him pitching. Rated rookie. That's underrated. Pop report. Good question. I'm going to try to pull that up quickly here. 2018 Donruss. Baseball. 281 in Japanese. There are 7 higher. Yeah, 7 higher. So, cool card. Oh, what I was going to say was rated rookie. I'm a sucker. I'm a 90s kid, you know? I'm 33. Grew up. Rated rookie. Love it. Just always love it. I don't have enough rated rookie in my life. That's something that I hope somehow Fanatics wrangles into their whatever the heck they're building. I think there's a lot of good branding stuff. Let's get future stars, rated rookie. Let's get all that stuff under the same whatever umbrella. I'm running out of words. Back to back streams, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm running out of words to say. Again, if you missed it at the beginning of this one is it's a standard Donruss 281. If it was in English at the bottom, it's like a $20 card, but this has his name in Japanese here, and that makes it like a 150 raw card. So we got people getting a steal here. Do I have the Griffey Jr. Upper Deck card? That was the dream card. The 90s still is. I do not. I don't. I really should. I had this moment, like, I don't know, 2 months ago with Trout, where I was going like, I'm watching Mike Trout's entire career right in front of my eyes, and I don't have a single Mike Trout card. And that's what sent me on the US 175 hunt, the original one. And now I think I literally have 5 of them in the shop. Need to slim that down a little bit, but yeah, that's what sent me on that chase. Now you're going to send me on an upper deck hunt. I think that's what we're seeing here. Steve, great deal. Congrats on that at 79. All right, let's shift down. We just had 3 absolute bangers for Otani. Let's talk about something a little less, couple $100. Let's talk about something a little more in the price range where you're not going to upset anybody. This is the 2016 Bowman Prospects BP 55. This is Vladito's first Bowman card. It's an 8. It's an SGC 8 near mint. Again, just one of these like solid base cards where you're not going to go wrong with it. What's this been going for lately? Let's look. The BP 55. Yeah, $30. About what it cost. Well, at this grade, basically that's the raw price. So roughly what it costs to have this thing slab. On deck, you'll see we've got another Vlad comment. We're going back to that 1984 design that I think it was Tatis in the NL MVP stack. That cool design's coming up next. So another crack at that 1984 design. Then we have one more Vlad before we close on 5 straight Otanis of some weight. Some serious slabs coming up. Thank you again, everybody, for dialing in here, for joining me. A lot of you guys repeats this week. We're going to combine some shipping. We got some really nice packages going out to people. Hopefully you picked up some really good top loaders. Look at these. Really good top loaders. I'm hogging the whole screen. Congrats, Jeff, $15. Nice. Okay. Now let's get this one going and get the Vlad over here. Where are we at? This is the 8410. 1 minute auction starting now. Steve, yeah, thanks for coming in. We're doing a vintage sale next week. That'll be a ton of fun. I don't know if vintage is up your alley. It's not really up mine, but I'm really looking forward to it. That's gonna be a lot of fun. 2019 Topps update 8410 Vlad Jr. 84 Topps design. Beautiful the way that they did this. I like the yellow, the blue, the fonts, the whole thing. Everything that I said earlier about the Tatis 84 design, just copy paste it. It's great. It's a great card. SGC 9 mint. Got the hair going, got the shades on, got those blue unis, sharp looking unis. I know we got some Blue Jays fans in here. I don't know if baseball history nuts still in here. So glad that they got back to the cool red maple leaf logo. Got to tell you, when they did that weird, more modern looking Blue Jay in like the late aughts, like 2007 ish, terrible. What a mistake those were. Those are some of the worst jerseys in baseball that I've seen. And I had to see them a lot. Being a Red Sox fan, watching them play the Blue Jays. Woof. Yeah, the gray, blue. Unfortunately, Roy Halladay had to wear those uniforms. Come on. This is such a good... I love the font, the Blue Jays font, the piped letters and all that kind of stuff. It's such a better look. I don't know why you'd ever get away from it. Wax says he has a Halladay jersey in that style. RIP. Powder blues are the best. Oh, man. Powder blues, almost any team, The Rangers got some powder blues, all that. Congrats, $26 for that Vlad. That's a good deal. Good deal for you. I'm happy to have the deals going. Had a Romero jersey. Wow. Okay. Throwback. I haven't thought about Ricky Romero in a minute. All right. Another 1 minute auction. I think this is the last Vlad, unless we get into some Vlad after hours. We can do after hours. We can do some after hours if you guys are down. But the next 5 after this are going to be some Ohtani bangers. Here we go. This is the 2019 Topps Heritage 504 Vlad Jr. SGC 9.5. That's mint plus. The Blue Jays in bright yellow at the top. Vlad's posing for the camera, ready to rip. Topps Heritage. Got the third base at the bottom, the rookie stamp. Nut History says he's out. Nut History says, no more Vlad, I'm out of here. I get it. The Canadian guy says, I don't really care about that LA superstar. I bet if he was like a Blue Jay, maybe you'd be sticking around. All right. So yeah, this one, let's see, the Topps Heritage 504. Yeah, comps at $80. Nut History's got to go wake up with the kids in 6 hours. Okay, sure. Yeah, the kids above Ohtani slabs. That's fine. I see. I get it. I don't think I'm going to do... Okay, anyway. All right, let's... I'm just looking at the camera here. I want to make sure that we've got this squared up. Here we go. You ready for this? The next 5 are going to make you barf. All right, here we go. This is the Topps Transcendent VIP through the years. 1955 edition. SGC 9, numbered 21 out of 50. Again, this is one that does a raw comp north of 200. Rookie stamp, Mickey Mantle. What else can I say? Numbered to 50. I love the yellow bar at the bottom here. Ohtani, pitcher designated hitter, Angels, the facsimile auto. It's cool. The gradient is kind of cool. Get on the back and we're dealing, again, you got this, like the back cartoons, It says, you're the ump, a batter is outside the batter's box and he hits the ball. Is he out? Let's turn it over and let's see what the answer is. The answer is yes. Okay, little trivia. Love it. 6'4", weight is 203, bats lefty, throws righty, Oshu, Japan, born July 5th, 1994. Man, that's tough to see 1994 on there for me. Just a slick card, man. Mike says he has the 1956 Ohtani VIP via drip. These are beautiful. Yeah. They seriously are. A little bummed I can't justify holding on to the entire dang set, Just tough to get there in that one. But I got a couple. I'm happy to share them, though. I'm so happy. Like, these are hard to get out into the world. There's just not a lot of them floating around. A lot of people get the complete set and hold on to it. But there's people who like really, really, really appreciate the design of these cards and everything. And I'm just stoked to share them with people out there. So happy that they have a good home. Happy that 56 is sitting there. You could get the 55. We got later we have the 58 coming up. Yeah, you could knock out the whole dang decade. Just got to keep tuning into the drips. We're over 100. We're still 50% raw comps. So Chuck is looking like he's heading for a deal. Oh, he said I had a little Chuck Finley story. It's not really a Chuck Finley story. Chuck Finley does have actually, you know what? I do have a Chuck Finley story. Chuck Finley has a special place in my heart. He was the opposing pitcher my first game at Fenway Park. Growing up, Red Sox fan, big Red Sox fan. First game at Fenway Park, I must have been 6 years old or so. Roger Clemens, Chuck Finley. So he's always just kind of like had that, it's, kind of like a trivia question in my life. You know what I mean? Like you look at the box score from your first game at Fenway and you go, oh, okay, Chuck Finley. So in college, Chuck Finley became my alias. If I was at a bar, I didn't really want to tell someone what my name was, whatever. Maybe I'm in Montreal. Who knows? Don't worry about why I need an alias. But I'd be at the bar and I'd tell people my name was Chuck, and I'd say I'm Chuck Finley. So what's funny about that is that became a thing, and it became kind of a running joke with my friends. They all knew this about me and all that kind of thing. Then a couple years later, I found out as Alexander wins that Ohtani. Congrats on the win. That's like about 50% off comps. Here's another one. I'll get back to the Chuck Finley story in a second. This is 1982. And this one screams 1982. This is the Topps Transcendent VIP through the years, 1982, numbered 21 out of 50, SGC 9.5. I love the piping here. This just screams 80s to me. This is a cool ass card, as Wax says. So I'm running around telling people I'm Chuck Finley, no big deal. And then I read there's a story about a Florida library where the library was worried about like losing city funding or something like that. And so the librarians there had a fake library card that was like checking out books to make it look like there was like more activity at the library than there is. And the name on that library card was Chuck Finley. Someone else using Chuck Finley. And it's a bunch of librarians in Florida. Then someone told me, I think the show is Bones, that in the show Bones, one of the characters there has an alias and he uses Chuck Finley. I did it before any of those people, but I cannot believe that my alias has been used by all these different people and it's in a TV show and stuff. So I stopped using it. Can't have an alias that other people are using. Just confusing. They're going to get me mixed up with fake Florida librarians mixed up with the guy from Bones. That story took a twist. I don't think any of you saw that coming. All right. We've got this auction. We're at 125, about half off comps. Steve's in the lead. We have one more, just to give you a sense. We have one more of these through the years cards. And then we get into some Japanese rookie cards. So if you're really looking at this one, if you're really thinking that 1982 is the one that you want to bring in, this is the one to grab. The next one is in the 50s, 1950s, just to give you an idea. No more 80s tonight. 9.5 SGC, of course, numbered 21 out of 50. The colors on this are cool. I like the blue against that kind of like burgundy. Good design choice. Mike's saying Chuck's cards instead of Drew's cards. Yeah, I had to go through a little rebrand. No more Drew's Card Shop because there's too many other Drew's Card Shops. So now we're the really good card shop, which I like better, to be honest with you. But yeah, I didn't even think I could have used Chuck. Dang. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that whoever's in here bidding as Chuck Finley is also using Chuck Finley as an alias, and I respect it. I respect it. It's weird. It's super weird, but whatever. If you guys got an alias yourself, I want to hear it. Maybe you don't want to tell me. That's fine. I know how it goes. All right. So we've got 3 slabs after this, and then they're all SGC 10s, Gem Mint. So we got some heat coming, and then I'll be taking requests, and I'll stay up as long as someone's paying the bills. I will stay up. Maybe we'll auction off really good top loaders if anyone wants to pay to buy some of those on here. Actually, why not? Whatever. I don't know. All right, Wax Addicts. Great pickup, Wax. I could tell you saw that in 1982, and you just got those hearts in your eyes. All right, this is the last of the Topps Transcendent through the years for tonight. This one is 1958. Mickey Mantle. Yeah, Topps Transcendent 1958. Shohei Ohtani through the years, numbered out of 50. SGC 10 Gem Mint. Love the font. Love the coloring. Love the contrast. Love a lot about this card. Joe's in the house. I think Joe picked up a couple of these last time when we did the Big Ohtani show. So he's not messing around. Not messing around. Again, raw comps 200 plus. They get towards 300. This is a 10 gem mint. So, in theory. Tyler asking about Tatis. Let me do a quick check while the bidding runs. I've got a Tatis box over here. Here it is. Let's see. He shares a box with Eloy Jimenez. Got a bunch of Eloy. Somehow a Seth Brown got in here. Don't love to see that. Let's see. Eloy. I've got a couple Tatis that I'm not quite ready to sell. I sort of want to wait and see. Wax at 177. Congrats. Wax is going to have one heck of a package. We got to talk. We got to talk. Okay. These are cool. And we got to talk about them a little bit. Okay. We are closing the main part of the show tonight on 2 2013 BBM Shohei Ohtani cards. These are his Japanese rookie cards. You can see, I'm going to, before I get to the auction, before I start it, this is the first one that we're going to do. Their rookie stamp obviously looks a little different. Rookie right there. BBM 2013. This is 2013 BBM 554. I had the pop report up. Give me 1 second here. Here it is. This is the 554 population 2. And that's across the board. This is his second version. Okay. I have his first version, which we're going to do next, but this is the second version. Him and the Nippon Ham Fighters. The back looks cool. Look at the Japanese lettering there. Couldn't tell you what this says, but dang. What else is there to say about this card? 2013 BBM 554 Ohtani 10 gem mint. What does my comp sheet say here? I just ran the comps on this. Man, okay. So a 10 in PSA just sold August 30th. That is the most recent, Pop 2. That's the most recent, a PSA 10. I could not find a comp for the SGC. We're going to run this. And that one sold, like I said, August 30th for $1,499. $1,499. Whew. Yeesh. There are not a lot of variations in these. This is cool. I've just been getting into the BBM cards. This is the base card. There's one that he has a signature on. That one runs higher. But these two cards are the two flagship rookies for Ohtani's 2013. They're really hard to get. I don't know if anyone has gone on a hunt for these, but no one in the States is selling them. You'll come across them occasionally, like higher end Ohtani shows and things like that. In order to really get your hands on them, you got to work with someone in Japan, and you're paying a couple $100 for them. Good night, Jeremy. You're paying a couple $100 for them to get them from Japan, and then you got to deal with customs and all that kind of stuff. I've got AJ saying there were a handful on COMC, but they were overpriced even for raw. Yeah, I mean, it's somebody like me importing them from Japan, dealing with customs and all that kind of stuff. I've had a package sitting at customs in Los Angeles with a couple of not these cards, but similar kind of Ohtani Japanese cards. It's a couple $100. It's just been sitting at customs since like September 25th or something. So it's hard, it's hard to get these in the door. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like I said, comps north of 1,000 on this one. The other one, despite being the first version, the comp was a little lower. In September, there were sales for the other one there were multiple sales, SGCs. 700 to $1,000, so a little lower. But Chuck coming in swinging 500. That is that's a deal. That's a deal. Like I said, I love. Yeah, Wax. I don't really know. Be honest with you, I don't know. I've done a lot of studying on these. I've poked around a lot, and I obviously know enough to have this kind of conversation, but I don't know exactly why this second version goes for higher than the first version. I thought maybe the rookie stamp being gold was something. I don't think that that's the case. But there we go. Congrats, Frank. That's a great card, man. Really, I hope you appreciate it. And I hope you appreciate it because it's tough to get. And with him winning the MVP, it's going to get harder. I think it's going to get harder. This is where we're going to close the main part of the show. I saw some requests come in. I saw Miguel Cabrera. I don't have any Miguel Cabrera. Tatis, nothing that I want to be moving tonight. We could do some Mookie Betts, Judge, Eloy Jimenez, Yordan Alvarez. I got more Ohtani if we want to keep going on Ohtani. Oh, Luis Robert. I do have a Luis Robert PSA 10 we can talk about. I have a nice Alonso. Yeah, you know what? Let me just see. I will put these up if you guys want to talk about them. Let's see. I have a nice one here. Whew. All right. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards out here. This could be fun. Man, I tell you, I could use a nice year from Eloy. That's for sure. Okay, I got a couple cards we can talk about afterwards. If there's interest, I'll throw them up. And if not, hey, we call it a night. We call it a night. That's fine too. So we had the second edition, which went 504, I think. Is that right? And here's his first edition. I didn't really introduce this one proper. Here we go. The 2013 BBM 183 Shohei Ohtani 10 gem mint. You can see at the bottom there, first edition. The rookie stamp there in the corner. Again, the back with the beautiful Japanese lettering. It says his rookie story. I want to get like a Google Translate, that camera that you can kind of point at it and it'll translate. I'd love to read that. And also the did you know? I need to read that before I ship this to AJ or Richard or whoever it is that pulls this in. Just a really neat card. I mean, like, if you're an Ohtani collector, of course, there's his first Bowman. There's all the different rookie cards. There's some stuff that's autographed and numbered and stuff. But, I mean, what's better than the Japanese rookie card, Especially with it being in such low circulation here in the United States. I think that this is a big one for Frank says a 9.5 sold for 400. So, hey, that's a good piece of information. Thank you for that, Frank. I think when I was running the comps, I was only really looking at the 10s. So, but good data point. I appreciate you sharing that. I mean that sincerely. I'm not being sarcastic. Someone was in one of my drips the other day, and they were like, do you mind if I like share comp information? I was like, no, man, we're all collectors. No one's in here being malicious. I'm not trying to rip anyone off. Mike has a Bowman first Ohtani Raw, the 2017. Yeah. Oh, Frank, I know. No, I mean it, man. I appreciate it. Those those 2017 Bowman can go for upwards of $1,000 if it's a nice grade. But it's like that $600 to $1,000. His first Bowman was not stamped first. Actually, I have one. Hold on. I have one handy. I was thinking about putting it up tonight, but I don't think we're going to get there. I'll show you this. When we finish this sale, I'll show you his first Bowman. Well, he did. Well, I mean, of course, he had a first Bowman. This is it. This is the Mega Mojo, the BCP 31. This is his World Baseball Classic. It's 2017, so it was the year before his rookie card. It's the World Baseball Classic, and it was his first Bowman. It just doesn't have the first Bowman stamp, but that was his quote unquote first Bowman. Yeah, and I've got that in an SGC 10. If anyone wants to talk about it, it is a good looking card. Freddie Freeman, no. Man, I'll tell you, in like August, I made a bunch of calculated bets on, who are some of the guys who are going to have big postseasons? Who am I going to look at for like these pennant races, all that kind of stuff? I was placing Mookie Betts, Aaron Judge, Cup Eloy, Luis Robert, guys like that. I didn't touch any Atlanta Braves. I just didn't. It's a big mistake of mine, man. That's on me. I do have Acuna. I don't know. I was actually going to drop these off to Beckett. I'll show you the Acuna I've got. I was going to drop these off to Beckett this week, but let's see if I can pull it out of here. I'll show you the Acuna I've got. UPC Braves. I can't read. Picked up a ton of Freeman and Ian Anderson. Yeah, Ian Anderson's a good one. I was going to put a bunch. Yeah, the auction tonight's award nominees. Yeah. Yep. But I'm a collector. I'm here for it. I'll show you some of the other stuff. Ashley's in the house. Ashley, welcome to the party. This is the 2013 BBM number 183, the Ohtani rookie card. Again, comps. I guess the 9.5 went for $400 recently. This is an SGC 10 gem mint. And the comps that I was looking at on the 10s were 700 plus, like 700 to 1,000, like that kind of window, just to give you an idea. We've been handing out deals all night. When I say comps, that's no pressure. I know what I'm doing when I'm putting these auctions up, starting at $1. I know the risk I'm taking, so don't worry about it. But get your cards. After this, we'll do a little after-hours session. I got a small stack we can talk about, some stuff that are not award winners, and just see if there's interest. If there is, I'll run a little auction. If not, that's okay. Woo! I love the drip snipe protection on these. They come down to 1 second, preventing people from getting sniped. I think it's great. I think it's really, really great. Are we going to crack 300? Nothing on Castellanos. AJ, thanks for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Like I said, everything's shipping tomorrow. Big shipping day for me. Gonna have a big bag to bring to the post office. But stoked about it. There's gonna be a lot of happy mail days over the weekend. Just going +1, +1, +1. We got a little battle going between Wax and Ashley, and now Chuck. Someone just drop like a $800 bid, just see what happens. All right, Wax, spend some money tonight. Wax, congrats on the card, man. Congrats on all the cards. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. That is the main part of the show. Let me just show you a couple things I have. If there's any interest from the group, I'm happy to throw up some last-minute auctions, okay? Caden was asking about Ronald Acuna Jr., This was done at an in-person signing. I have it tagged because I have it set to go to Beckett to have authenticated and slabbed and graded and everything. I've got 2 of these. That's a first Bowman. What's that first Bowman? It's 2017 BP 127 autographed in person. I have this. This is the first Bowman Ohtani 10 gem mint. That one. I don't think we're ready to go to tonight. I have this Austin Martin. It's Topps Pro debut, numbered out of 5. We can talk about that one. I have this first Bowman Chrome for Chris Bryant. That's an award. That fits in the award thing. He's a Gold Glove nominee. 9.5 mint plus, 2014 BCP 25. Ashley wants me to run the Ohtani. Let's see if we get 2 or 3 other people saying to run the Ohtani. Here's a Luis Robert PSA 10. Here's a Yordan Alvarez PSA 10. And someone who was asking about Pete Alonso, here's an Alonso rookie card, Sepia PSA 10. Ashley's asking me to run the Ohtani. We got someone who's interested in the Acuna. Let me get some consensus. Can I get like a second or third? Lidell says the Acuna. Ashley, I am open to running the Ohtani. Steve wants to run the Ohtani. Jake wants the Acuna. All right, let's run one of the. We'll run the Acuna first, and then let's see, Ashley and Steve. If I can get one more person says run the Ohtani, I'll run the Ohtani Bowman, and we'll run the Alonso too. All right, so that's going to be our lineup here. Give me one more person on the. All right, Richard. All right, we're going to go Acuna, Alonso, and then we'll do this awesome SGC 10 first Bowman Ohtani. Okay, here we go. Quick ad. Just bear with me 1 second here. Let's go Acuna, IP Auto. Base price $1, 1 minute. Add to stream. Here we go. All right. Here is the Acuna. This is, like I said earlier, a 2017 BP 127. It is authenticated by his memorabilia company. You can see this, the QR code and everything on the back. It's USA Marketing. It has his his whatever, his people on it. So it's authentic. It's good. Nice, bold, blue ink. I will tell you, he's doing a signing right now. I know because I've got some other stuff into him right now. The autograph itself is worth like $150. So book value of this, between the card, which is probably a $30, $40 card raw, and then the auto, it's like a $180 card. And here I am putting it up for $1. Don't make me regret it. I will take the tab off, of course, when I ship it. Maybe I'll get it in a really good top loader too. But this is a great card, man. This is first Bowman. Like I said, the 2017 authenticated auto. I was going to put it over to Beckett and get it graded and stash it myself. I've got another one, though. I got 2 of them. So happy to spread it around. Happy to share it. What can I say about Ronald Acuna? I cannot believe this is actually interesting. It does not have the junior on the first Bowman. I don't know, whatever. Cannot believe there was not more buzz about him maybe coming back in the World Series as a DH. I guess he was just, not close enough. But man, I really thought that we were looking at a Kirk Gibson type moment from Ronald Acuna. Hobbling around the bases in the World Series. The Braves pulled it off without him, which is incredible because he's a top 5 player. So good on him. Good on him. Braves got it's like a big offseason acquisition for him next year. They're going to have that Acuna addition next year. So they got a good crack at running it back. I mean, they bring back Freddie Freeman. They add Acuna. They're looking pretty good. Caden is scared as a Nationals fan. Yeah, I get it. So like I said, I think this is a $30 to $40 card raw. The in-person auto is $150. He doesn't sign the first Bowman a ton. No, Justin, yeah. No, top loaders are an ongoing concern. So that's going to be going for a long, long, long time. As long as we're selling them. And demand's been good. So yeah, we're going to keep the party going. Okay, there we go. Richard Black wins the Acuna. Congrats, Richard. Great pickup. Oh, did someone say Ian Anderson? Here's one. Look at that. Anyway. All right, here is Pete Alonso. Let's do the Pete Alonso rookie card sepia, and then we'll get into the Ohtani first Bowman. So here we go. Alonso sepia. This one, I believe comps 150-ish. I'm going to run the Ohtani wax. Yeah. Did this start? Did the Alonso start? No. Hold on one second. Oh, forgot to hit start auction. Yes, wax. I'm going to start the Ohtani. Let me pull a more recent comp for the Ohtani things. It's been a minute. 10. I have this I have a little spreadsheet that does this stuff for me. So a 10, let's see, 900, 890, 890, 750, 800, 850. Yeah, low end 700. So anyway, the Alonso sepia goes for around 120, 150. Hey Wax, I appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna run it. Wax, we got enough people. We got triple confirmation that there's interest in here. We got 21 people in the chat. I think I'm feeling all right. Let's see if we can move the Ohtani. I'll get to the Ohtani. I got some things to highlight that I really like about this one. But yeah, there have been some deals. Some like 50% off comps. I mean, Frank says, no, I'm good with that. I meant it, so I didn't have to bid against you. Is that towards me? I don't know. We had Ashley wanted to see it, Richard and Steve, I think. Oh, Lydell, that's a bummer. Hey, Lydell, DM me on Twitter. We can work out a deal. I've got another Acuna. I've got some more Acuna coming in. So DM me on Twitter. I can work out a deal for you and try and find something for you. Sorry about that. Yeah, right on. Okay, hey. Alonso's looking like we're looking at another 50% off comp situation. Back-to-back home run derby champ. Tyler, congrats on the poll. Okay. I'm gonna Bacon, yeah, Alonso is undervalued in general. I think it's a Mets thing, I just think people are like, yeah, the second that I invest big into a Mets guy, that something bad's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what, on this one, I don't do this, and I'm sorry to do it, but this one I'm going to bake in a base price that's more than $1. I'm going to bake in a base price, protect myself a little bit on this, just because we're towards the end of the stream. I didn't really market this one, all that kind of thing. I'm going to start this one at 400. That way I don't feel like barfing when if it went for like $20, So here we go. This is the first Bowman card for Shohei Ohtani. It's the Mega Mojo Parallel. Beautiful card. World Baseball Classic. My favorite part about this card is that it's before he came to the United States, right? It's before his rookie year. His rookie year is 2018. This is a 2017 card. Back then, his name had not been translated into English yet. They only knew his name in the Japanese lettering. And so that did not have a direct translation. It was Ohtani. Of course, we know it Ohtani, but it also translates to Otani. There's not a direct translation from, I forget it starts with a K, the Japanese lettering into American. And if you look at the articles from that time when he was a free agent, people were talking about him and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of different kinds of ways that he spelled it. It was generally accepted in like ESPN articles and stuff to spell it both ways, Otani and Ohtani. This card is the only American card that has the Otani spelling. That's a cool little piece. This is a 10 gem mint, SGC, 10 gem mint. Beautiful card. Got this one graded myself. Oh, easy in the chat. No one, don't, we don't need to be throwing elbows in the chat. It's all peace, love, and ice cream. We're all just, we're all just collectors. Take it easy. Yeah, it's the only American card with his name spelled Otani, 10 gem mint. What do we got on this? God, that timer is running out. I was going to look up a pop report. I know it's low pop. See if I can bring it up before we hit the end here. Pop report. I'm trying. I'm hustling. 2017. Bowman, Mega, 31. Guys, it's a pop one. Guys, it's pop one. This is the Mega box. Yeah, look at that. Pop one. The only SGC, and it's not close. Yeah, the only SGC. Pop one. Zane's back in the house. Zane, we're doing some after hours. We're taking requests. We did an Acuna. We did an Alonso. Now we're doing the Ohtani first Bowman 2017. 10 gem mint. Pop one. Yeah. World Baseball Classic. Otani. Happy to do it. These cards deserve loving homes. Ashley was calling for Ohtani early, dropped off, because we were doing other things. Came back at the very end and missed out on a lot. So I think Ashley's trying to get in the game. Oh, Ashley got kids to put to sleep. I get it. All right. This will be it for the night. A nice 2.5 hour stream. We got a barn burner going. Like I said, comps 750 to 1,000, pretty typical. There's a lot of recent sales, PSAs, other kind of grading companies, but yeah, that's where we're at. Tyler says, Drew is my spirit animal. Glad you do these. Lydell says, this is really good stuff. Thanks, man. Wax Addicts. Ashley, find me on Twitter. If you're looking for Ohtani, I got a lot of it. I got a lot of good numbered stuff. I have really good rookie cards. I have all that kind of stuff. Find me on Twitter. It's DrewCards_. And I can sell you some more. I know you were looking for Ohtani tonight. I've got plenty more for you. So again, find me on Twitter, DrewCards_, and I'll show you some of the things that I got. Mike, thanks for joining. Wax, thanks so much for joining. Wax, we should link up. Let's DM me on Twitter, Wax. We can link up. I got a lot of stuff to hand over to you, so maybe we can go grab a beer or something like that. Thank you, everybody. It is a good time. This is a lot of fun, just hanging out, talking cards. Thanks for hanging out through some technical trouble earlier on in the stream. Appreciate that. I got to get to shipping. I got a lot of work to do, guys. So thank you again. I love doing this. We'll be doing a vintage sale next week. We'll be back on Trip. Follow me on Trip. Follow me on Twitter. Let's do it. All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you.